Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early morning crafts and coffee with Lori. Good morning, everyone. Wow. We are doing a recording this morning. Started a little late today, but we are going to get this done instead of our live. Well, we're wrapping up taking it to the sky series. This has been such a fun project to work on in honor of our men this month for Father's Day, this week for Father's Day coming up. And we have done some amazing projects already. We are reproducing the cards that are in the catalog. And I am excited about today because today is going to truly be a challenging one. It is going to be challenging because a lot of what's going on here, I simply don't have in my stock. So remember, I told you we use what we got when we're replicating something. And that's what's so fun about doing Lori's crafting journey because it's a journey. We are going to I am recreating the cards in the catalog, right? And I'm using what I have to recreate them. Such a fun way of getting it done. Well, anyway, let me switch over because it's still early morning. And I just want to say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And how are you this morning? Listen, I got my cup of coffee and it is piping hot. I had two sips, and almost my lips almost burn off, but it is really a tasty cup of coffee this morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. I am doing wonderful. It was a crazy day. So some very unexpected things happened. All week this week, some very unexpected things have been happening. It's throwing off my time. I'm always six-ish, but I'm only six-ish generally, not like super late that I have to record the video because I'm so late. But anyway, thank you for being on with me. My name is Lori Brown. I am a independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And basically, what I do is I create handmade cards using Stampin' Up products, cards, projects, crafting projects, paper crafting projects. And this is year, my year anniversary this month. I'm going to look up and let you know on our next call the exact date because I got to remember what my anniversary date is. But I can tell you this past year working with Stampin' Up and the people and the crafts, it has been so much fun. It's been so relaxing. And this is my way of relaxing doing these cards, and I decided to do the live too because I just wanted to invite others to do it with me. I like to talk out when I'm doing, so I might as well do it on a recorded or a live presentation. But anyway, I'm not going to prolong the line too much, but I can tell you we have done 3 projects so far, and they have been so wonderful. I mean, they were fun to put together. And the way I hone in my skills is I like to go in, get a sweet collection, and then reproduce the actual. I like to reproduce the actual cards that they have in the catalog. And so I try and get as closely as I can to what it is. But if not, sometimes I have to just do an alternative because I don't have everything that they use. And then they don't tell you everything. They might tell you what the supplies are, but they don't tell you the measurements. They don't tell you, everything. So I have to kind of piece it together. But anyway, let me run over to my announcements really quick, and then we're going to get started, okay? I got a lot of fun stuff to share. This is our host code for the month of June. In the month of June, I use the host code to help me identify people that order $150 or less, okay? And and that reasoning is because I want to give you something special. If you order $150 or more, you already get reward points from the company. But if you do a little less, I want to be able to see who you are and do that. So we use host codes to identify different projects and different things. So for the month of June, if you're placing an order, that's $150 or less before taxes and shipping. Okay, then use this host code. And then when I see it, I'm going to identify you and I am going to send you something special. Okay, thank you. All right, then our next announcement is okay, we have 10% off 10% off of all stamp and bundled dies until the 30th. And you want to take advantage of the sales and add some new bundles to your collection, especially now when it's on sale. To be able to, the bundles are already discounted because they bundle it up. But when you get additional off of it, oh yeah, you want to take advantage of that. Plus 10% off. We got the stamping, cut, and die embossing machine and the mini stamping, cut, and die embossing machine. Both of those machines, they are on sale this month. And I can tell you, my cut embossing machine is my workhorse. I use it all the time. Otherwise, I'll be fussy cutting out everything. And it cuts so nice with the dies that we get. Okay, so that's until the 30th. Then our new paper pumpkin for July has just got up and running. Until July 10th, you're able to get the beautiful painted petals. Now, as soon as my painted petals come in, we are doing a live to go over what is in that paper pumpkin. I love paper pumpkin every month because it is so much fun. They come up with so many amazing cards. And a lot of it is pre-cut and everything is done for you. A lot of it is. And all you have to do is go and put it together. Love it, love it. It's a monthly subscription, or you can just do it one time. But the good thing is they give you enough supplies where you don't just do a one and done project. There are a lot of projects in here that you can work with. You can do alternatives, or you can do it just like they have in the instructions. Absolutely wonderful. And then check out the box. Isn't that box beautiful? There's going to be watercolor florals and let's see, it's going to be a friendship thing this month. Yeah, it is beautiful. So make sure that you grab your paper pumpkin. Go to lorriescraftingjourney.com, and when you see this poster on my page, right in the center of the page, just both click it and take you right on over there. All right, then, here it is, my first Friday night crafting hangout. I'm excited about my Friday night hangout. My first one is going to be June 21st. That's a week from today. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be doing it pretty much every Friday. Not all Fridays, but pretty much every Friday. I have a schedule on my page at lorriescraftingjourney.com / Friday night hangout or Friday hangout, something. I got a tab on my website. Go over there and check it out. I got a schedule on there. You'll be able to go right on in and see. And what we're going to do is we're going to Stampin' Up come out with 2 kits a month: Expressions of the Month, Kindness Kit, and the one we're going to be working on for my first Friday night hangout. And we are going to have so much fun. I'm going to have lots and lots. You know what? Matter of fact, let's hop on over here to the my website. All right. So as you can tell, let me move this over here so I can see. Okay, right back. So as you can see right here on my website, you're just going to go to Friday Night Hangout right here. Okay, it's new. And then right down here, I got the schedule. All you got to do is click on because you want to get your kit, right? Get your kit because we're going to be doing this virtually. You'll have your kit. I'll be working with my kit, and it is going to be so much fun. Okay, and it's going to be like a webinar style, but I am going to have so much fun. We're going to have music. We're going to have bingo. We're going to have, I am just going to have so much fun with you guys when you come and hang out with me on Friday nights. And it's and then the next one's June 28th. You can get that now and be ready for the 28th. It'll be 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really need to put Eastern Standard Time on here for everyone. Eastern Standard Time, so that you'll be able to participate. That's about an hour and a half. If we have a little fun, maybe 2 hours. How we used to hang out on Friday. We wasn't looking at the time. So anyway, that's what's going to be going on the 21st. We'll start that out, and it's coming up fast. So all you got to do is just click on here, order it, and get it to your home. Again, it's not a one and done. There are many projects that come in these kits, okay? And that you can use later on, okay? And remember, we do these cards with a purpose. You think of birthdays, you think of holidays, whatever's coming up, or somebody special, you want to give a beautiful handmade card to them. this is the way we do that. We honor people with handmade cards. Okay. And then I'm gonna swing right back over here really quick. And we are going to wrap up our announcements here. Okay. So there we have it. All right, this is the second kit, and it's more like a travel kit. It kind of reminds me of scrapbooking. That is the second kit for the month of July. Okay, so let's just go on over here, and we are going to jump right into what we got going on today. So here is Take It to the Sky. Here are the cards we did this week so far. This is the one we did, the happiest Father's Day, and this is the one that we duplicated. Now I think out of all this week, this is the one that we did closest to the actual card in the book. Okay. And then the second one we did is this one here, which is You're the Best, plain and simple. That's this one. We had to substitute. We didn't have the silver foil for this one. But look how beautiful that card came out. Came out absolutely gorgeous. And then our third one is this one, Flying By to Say Hi. Just flying by to say hi. We did a lot of substitutions and duplications with this one. But it still came out nice and beautiful. Now, today, we're getting ready to wrap up this series, which just means it's the last one that we're going to do in this series this week. I call it Fun Friday, and it's going to be a fun Friday because we are going to duplicate this one. Okay. Now, this one is going to be interesting, but we together are going to make it happen. We're going to do it our way. Okay. I call it the Lorrie Brown way. All right. So let's get started. I tell you what we're going to need. First of all, we are going to need, let's see, we're going to need this paper that we're going to use. And we're going to need, of course, our card base. Let me get my card base here. We got to cut it out. Now, I'm going to spend this weekend cutting out a lot of my card bases so I don't have to do it right here. You know what I mean? It's been just such a busy week. Okay. All right. So we got a card base. We're going to cut that, okay, down. And then we're going to, let me swing over here also. Okay, let me pull this up so I can make sure I can see what I can see. I hope you are going to have a wonderful weekend this weekend. What are you planning on uh, doing this weekend, right? What's it going to be like? Because it is going to be a weekend, all right? For sure. It's the Father's Day weekend. All right, so we're going to be using this. We're going to cut down these beautiful clouds. I've been wanting to work with these clouds all week, okay? All week. And finally, we're going to be working with them, okay? Then we got our trinkets. We're going to need 4 of these. So let's go in and take these out. This is going to be one of our final touches. All right, here we go. We're going to need 4 of those. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And we're going to do something special. This is the first time I did this on my early morning coffee with Lorrie. Um, and I wanted to do a series of embossing, but I haven't been able to do that series yet. I got ill and never got to it. So this is actually going to be the first time we're going to be doing this together. And let's see what else. Okay, we need our dies. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Over here like that. We got our dies. We got our airplanes. We're going to need 2 of them. Okay. We got our 2 airplanes that we're going to be stamping. That one and that one. We have our sentiment, which is To My Friend. That's the title of our recording today. To My Friend. To My Friend. Yes, indeed. And then it says happy birthday, right? But because we are honoring Father's Day, it would be nice to say to my friend, let's see, the um the best, happiest Father's Day. Um, you're the best. Actually, let's just do this. Let's leave it at the happy birthday. Because I said it because Father's Day might be a birthday for one of our guys. And we might need a birthday card, right? So I am going to see if we can find us a nice, thin happy birthday. Now, I do want to let you know that uh, these recordings and live that are due are based off of me just doing them. Okay, I just I just pulled these together. There's our happy birthday, and I follow them. Sometimes I do prep before, and I know it goes a lot faster if I do prep before, but the whole part of the journey for me is to be able to just kind of go through, thumb through what I have and what I don't have, and oh, okay, maybe this will work instead of this, okay, that kind of thing. I like to do that, and because like I said, I'm still a novice at this. Even though it's been a year, I've done a lot of cards this year. But still, I feel more comfortable when I am working and coming up, being creative on an alternative of what I don't have. So you'll see a lot of that. Some prepping you will see. I will be doing more prepping naturally. Actually, I'll be doing more prepping. Okay, enough talk of that. Okay, now we are going to do embellishing today. So we're going to need one more color. We're going to need our Mossy Meadow. Okay. And oh, we're going to do Midnight Night of Navy. Ooh, where is my Night of Navy at? Yep, so we're going to be doing Night of Navy. And let's see. All right, where's my Night of Navy? Hold on just a second. I had cut some of my Night of Navy. But anyway, um, I want to share, let's see. Let's see what I want to talk about. I want to talk about oh oh I do want to give a prayerful shout out to all of those in Florida that are going through right now. I realize and I know that they are having some unusual flooding down there. Oh, and I just prayerfully, I want to let the anybody know if you're listening or if you have any relatives or if it's you down in that area. Okay, okay, night and evening. I just want to send a shout out and say um, that you are in our prayers because I know it's not easy going through. Oh, it's not easy when you lose everything, the water. It's all unexpected. It's just it's hard. I realize that. And I just want to say that we're thinking about you. You are in our prayers. Okay. Same thing with those that are going on in the floods um, in Arizona. They got some not floods. They got fires, annual fires they go through. All right. So let's get these all cut down and let's get our card made. Okay. So we're going to go through and look how beautiful. This is these clouds are 12 by 12. I'm gonna cut this down to our 6 by 6 so that we can use them. Okay. And this is our trimmer. This is my workhorse too. I use it all the time. And I need to change I need to change the blade on here. I've been changing this blade for a couple months. I got the blades, I just need to change them. All right. So we're gonna get those done. And this is the difference. You know when you need to change your blade because you see this, it comes off pretty easy, but you get this little, when you got a new blade in there, ooh, it cut it sharp and crisp like it's brand new. So you always want to make sure you, okay, so we got that cut out. All right. We're going to do our card base next. All right, this is an 8.5 by 11, and we are going to go in and cut this at 5.5. So let me make sure it's on 5.5. I don't want to mess up my card. So we're going to do that 5.5. All right, and then this one, we're going to cut at 4.25. And the reason why I'm cutting this because I need some paper for us to stamp our beautiful, fun airplanes on. Okay, this is going to be our what we need for that. Okay, and then we are going to cut down 2 more pieces and we can get started. So I have let's see, we're going to do 5.5. This is also 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to do this 5.5. And then we're going to do 4.25 because I'm going to cut this one down and use it. Okay. And then I'll just say the second half for a later event. Always save these smaller pieces. Okay. All right. And then the final one we need to cut down is our Mossy Meadow. Hold on just a second. Just a second. Here now. That is more olive. My Mossy Meadow is this one here. Let's not get it wrong. There's our Mossy Meadow. All right, so now let's this is 6.5. Let's put this down. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. There we go. We got it. And then I am going to cut this at 4.25 here. Okay, so we're going to use that one right there. That's going to do this one. Okay, so, and then today we are going to be embossing. I'm so excited. This is going to be the first time I'm embossing live. Matter of fact, next week I should do all embossing cards. It's my thing next week. That's what I'm thinking about. I'll let you know for sure. I will let you know for sure on Monday. So Monday will be our surprise week. And I'll let you know on Monday what it is. Okay, so first things first. We're going to take our card base here. Oh, and it's scored. So we're going to score it at 4.25. All right. I have really hurt my catalog. It has dropped. It has done everything, and it's in bad shape right now. So not only do our trimmer cut, it also trims, which means it gives us a nice, sharp, fine, right where we need it. We can measure a nice, sharp, fine fold for us to work with our project. Love it, love it. And then we just take our bone folder here, and then we kind of just bone folder lays it nice and flat. Okay, so this is going to be our card base, and it looks as though this card is going to be going horizontal instead of vertical. Okay, so we know that this is 5.5 by 4.25. So I'm going to need to cut our base 5.5 and 4.25. Now I do know that we had the difference between this one and the other one is it does have creases in there that or dies that they use that I do not have. So, but that's okay. We're gonna go with what we got. It's still gonna be beautiful. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do this at right at 5.5, maybe just a little bit more. And we're gonna cut that 5.5, and then we're gonna turn it, and we're gonna do it at 4.25 because this is going to be the cover of our 4.25. We're going to do this is going to be the cover of our card. Okay, and we're just going to take our time. I'm going to go through right now and put it right on top of here. What the? Look how short that is. Oh, you know what? My mistakes come out some really good. What if we use the white back here as our border? Look at that. I like that idea. So no problem. I'm gonna keep my little mini one here. And I'm gonna shed this off just a little bit. Just maybe right here. Okay. Beautiful. Let's give it, instead of doing a full cover, what if we give it a nice, look at that. Let's give it a nice little border. What you think? I think that looks very nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this down right now. I tell you, some great ideas can come from mistakes. So if you make a mistake in your crafting, think about how you can still use it and it looks nice, unique, and you make it your own. Okay, so I think it was about here. Okay, move it over just a tiny bit, down a little bit. When you use the glue, it gives you a little room to shimmy things around before it sticks. Because honey, once it sticks, it's stuck. Okay, now the second thing we're going to do, you see that? All right. Now I'm gonna show you the card again so you can get a remembrance of what we're working with. Okay. And actually, they use the airplane background for that. Looks like. Hmm, But that's okay. Let me see which one that was. Okay, I'm gonna swing over here. Oh, was it that one? Was it this one? Which one was it? That might have been another. I don't see how they would use a different designer paper, right? Oh, was it this one? It might have been this one. Oh, because we got that navy blue in there. Navy blue would have been a good one. And so would let's see what this other one is. Navy blue. And actually almost any one would have worked. But we're going to use that one because it kind of got the theme of the trinkets. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, so we got this. Now the next what we're going to have, and we're going to put these on dimensionals, it's going to be our clouds. Okay, so this is going to be the clouds our airplane is on. Okay, I thought about doing circles because I did not have that rectangular pretty one that goes in the middle. But will this circle be big enough for what I'm trying to do? See, so we got the one airplane that's going to go here. And then we have the other airplane, and they're going to be carrying a banner. So this got to be a little bit bigger. It's going to have to be way bigger, right? So I'm thinking for the center that we are going to do rectangular. We're going to sit it right in the middle, and we're going to make it rectangular. Okay? So I'm going to take our little trusty cutter right here. Now we want to make sure when we're cutting this that it's going in the right direction, right? So I want to cut this about, if we got 4, let's do 3.5. So I think we could get everything on here if we did 3.5 by 3.5. So we're going to cut 3.5 that way, and we're going to cut 3.5. Now, if we put this right in the center there, looky there. I think 3.5 is good. Okay. The other option is we could go with this angle. All right. I would have to cut it again because of the way the clouds are going. And we could have did this, right? And then this. And then our two banners right here. That one, and our two banners right here. Let me see what the size is on this. I think I like that better. It gives it a little more, I don't know, a little more style. All right, so it is 2.5. Okay, let's do 2.5 by, let's do 2.5 by 4. 2.5 by 4 maybe. So we're gonna cut this at 2.5 by 4. And I think that's gonna give us what we need. All right, look at that. So we'll have one plane here. We'll have the other plane here, there, there, and then we'll have the banners here. All right, so now let's get our other one. I'm gonna do more than 4. Okay, so let's do, I say 2.5 by 4, but we need a long. Okay, so here is, we're gonna go this way. 4, 2.5 this way. 2.5, let's do 3. All right, I made it even bigger. I did, instead of 2.5, I did 2.25. I mean 2 3/4. All right, and then this way, oh, that's 4.25. We're just going to take a little bit off, like maybe 1 inch. Let's just do 1 inch. That's too much, 1/2 inch. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. So we end up doing 2 3/4 and 5.25. That's what we end up doing for this. All right. Now we are going to, let's go ahead and glue this down. Okay. There we go. We're going to glue. I kind of like this grape pattern on the side of this one. What you think? Nice. All right. So we got our clouds going in the right direction. They're beautiful. And we're going to line this right in the center. And make sure it make sure it lines up. It lines up nicely on each side and it's centered. Maybe it can go up just a tiny bit. That works. Okay, now there's plenty of room for our, let's go and get ready to stamp them. The first one we're going to stamp is the bigger plane. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And the bigger one's going to be stamped in our Night of Navy. Okay, so we got our Night of Navy. Okay, let me grab that. I got the Night of Navy. The reason why I got this ink spot is it came with a paper pumpkin, one of my first few paper pumpkins I got. And I had the Night of Navy. And I kept saying, oh, I gotta get the stamping pad because Night of Navy, that's a popular color. And I used it a couple times too. Let me tell you. Okay, so let's see. We got our stamping card here. Let's see. So we're going to stamp okay, let's see how this comes out. We got 1, Ah, look how nice that came out. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So we got that one. And you know what? I'm going to do one more just to make sure that when I use my die, I don't dye it up. I have another one. Okay. So we're going to do that one right here. Beautiful. Now we're going to switch. We're going to take this one off and we're going to put the smaller one on. We're going to use the smaller airplane. And we're doing that airplane in, um, fits perfectly there. We're doing this one in Mossy Meadow. Let's close this up. And we got our Mossy Meadow. And I'm just going to wipe this off here very quickly. So anyway, we have, my son has a really good birthday coming up this today, actually. And I have also, it's Flag Day. It's Flag Day. I also have I have a girlfriend too. I want to give a shout out who has a birthday today. When you know people for a long time, you just kind of give them a shout out. And so very, very important birthdays for me today. Okay, so there go our Mossy Metal Green. Ooh, that's a really dark green. Oh, I think I like the lighter green for that one. So we do this one and this one. You can really tell the difference between this green and that blue. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna cut them both off to see which one looks the best, but I think I really like the that one. Okay, so we got those cut out. I mean, we got those stamped. Now let's get them cut out so that we can put them where they need to go. Okay, let me find my stamps here. All right. Okay, let me get a sip of my coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Okay, so uh, 2 seconds here to see where those. I do know that one of the things that I am going to be really working on is organization. So the first year I'm learning, okay, I just want to get down some of the basics, right? Get down how to do this thing. Okay, that's a cloud. But now I kind of like I want to hone in more on my skills, my organization skills, my timing skills. Okay, so now this die is going to fit right here with this one. Okay, and then this die I'm going to do two. First, I'm going to do this one, the lighter. See that? I'm going to do the lighter one. Okay, and I got a sticky I'm just going to put on here just to make sure it stays in place when I'm cutting it so that it don't go increase my chances of it staying put when I run it through the machine. Okay, so let me line this up right here like that. Oh, I see some ink. I wonder if I got ink on my hands. Let me check. I do. Right, look, ink right under my fingernail. How in the world? Okay, let me get that off of there. I can afford no ink to get on my projects. We put too much time and love into these projects for the ink to be smearing it up. But however, when we do that, there are ways of disguising it so that it don't look so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna run these through. Hold on just a second. And then these will be ready for us to. Okay, so this is our first one. Ooh, nice, huh? You can't. Where is my? So that you can see it a little bit. Where is my? Well, I tell you what. Okay, that's all right. This is what we'll do. Let's put it on here. Look, you can see it now. Looks nice. Came out nice, didn't it? Okay, and then that's the green airplane. I do like the lighter one. I'm gonna do the darker one because you can really tell the difference between the green, the mossy meadow, and the night of navy when I stamped off on it. But let's try this one right here. I'm gonna cut this one down too. Okay, and then I think, and you can always let me know in the comments which one you like the best. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's a recording or not. You can still talk to me. Just go on and put it down in there, and I will talk to you. It'll be a little bit on delay, but communication is communication, right? And we get it done. Okay. All right. Now, this is the darker mossy metal. Let me know what you think about this one. Oh, now that I see it, maybe I do like the darker green. I do. I do. See, they know what they do. They would tell me to stamp off of it. See, if I had to go with that one and that one, definitely that one. So, well, that's what we do. We experiment. Okay, now let's get these. Okay, there's the one die. I'm going to put these two back where they belong. We're going to be looking for them. Always put your dies back. Okay, so we'll save that one for another time. Okay, so now we're going to get our dimensionals. We're going to put this on dimensionals. And actually, we need to cut out the banners. Let's go on and cut out the banners now, and we can stamp them. And let's go on and do that now. Okay. So we need a okay, let me see if I can find my copper clay. And we are going to hold on one second. Let's see if I have on our banner here. So I just want to ask, what are the plans? Are you doing anything special? I know everyone don't celebrate, all the holidays and everything, but are you doing anything special for those that are in your life? Okay, I got. All right, pecan pie, mossy meadow. Okay, this is that your color. All right, so we're going to use a so let's see, we got our mossy meadow here, and we're going to run this through. All right. Okay, This is 12 by 12, so I do need to cut this down. So we're going to cut this one down real quickly so that we can get what we need from here. Okay, and we're going to do this one over to the side here. And of course, 6 by 6. 6 by 6, so that it'll be available to use next time. And then we're going to do 4 1/4. Let's cut that off right there. I'm going to keep this one. And then this is the one we're going to use to, we're going to do 2 of these. Okay. And what this is the strip that holds the banner. So we're going to do 1 and 2. So I am seriously planning for our Friday night hangout. We are going to have such a wonderful time with our Friday night hangout. Okay. And I am really looking forward to it. And I hope that you will join me. I hope that you will join me. All right, so there's our first, it holds our banner, but sometimes it gets stuck in there. And what we use our trimming right here. And each one of our dies have little holes on them so that you can use the sharp tool to push them out. So never fear, you can get it out. You can use a lot of things, a safety pin, a straight pin. I use that tool because it's like an all-in-one thing. It does multiple things at one time. All right. Trimming. Okay. All right. This is the second one. This is going to hold the first. This is going to hold the first banner, and this one's going to hold the second banner for us. Okay. So we got those 2. 1, 2. And then the final thing we're going to cut out are is the actual banner. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is this is where we're going to use our embossing machine. Okay. And the embossing machine it's a dryer. Okay. And you use a special tool here. Okay, this is what we call a Versamark. So we're going to stamp, let's see, to my friend. To my friend, let me get a sip of coffee. It's piping hot. That coffee is still hot. I tell you, that machine, that cup don't be playing. Okay, this is going to be our tag. Okay, so what we're going to do is, did I get 2 of those or 1? Because that's a long one for this one. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here. Okay, we're going to center that right in the center. All right, and then it's in white, so you know what? Let's do silver. Okay, I can tell if it's silver or white. And what we're going to do is we're going to stamp this off right here. We're just going to do the Versamark. This helps the powder to stick to the, I think we'll put it right about here. 1, 2, my friend. Okay. And then what we want to do is we are just going to take this powder and we're just going to sprinkle it right on top. Sprinkle it right on top. Okay. And I'm going to get off all this little excess that I don't need. I had a little brush to brush any accents off. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to stamp this one more time because I want it right. I want it right. So I want to stamp it one more time about here. Okay. This looks a little more finer. Ah, much better. Much better. Okay, and then what I do next is I take my heater tool, okay, and what we do is we just take this right along here, just like this. And you can see right away when it gets shiny, see that? You're done. You're done. That's it. To my friend, and look how it comes out nice and shiny. Okay, now we're going to do that where it says a happy birthday. So we're going to take this one off and we're going to put this one on. Oh, that's close. It just barely fits that, right? And then we're going to stamp it right on. We're going to stamp it right on here, right in the center here. And it looks like a nice, clean, happy birthday. Good. And then I'm going to just take our silver powder here. Oh, you know what? I don't know. You can't see. I'm going to take my silver powder and I'm just going to pour it right on top. Okay. Okay. And you see how it came off nice and clean. And then I'm going to take my heater. All right. Let me move this out the way so I don't bend that over. Okay. Then I'm going to just take my heater tool and I'm going to just take it. And you can see right when it's hot enough. You don't want to do it too hot, but you'll see it'll turn. See how it turns? See how it turns? And it's done. Let me get the wire. Boom. And it's done. Now this is really hot. Somebody asked, well, can I use a regular blow dryer? I know, because it gets so hot. Okay, now that we got this in here, and then what I do is, okay, we're going to close up this. This is a special kind of ink you do for embossing. Okay, it's called the Versamark. Okay, all right, and I save the ink. And all I do is, it got a little hole on the end, and I just take it off right on the end. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to see how much I can get on here, down in here. I'll move it all down. Okay. And then I just pour it right back in my little container. Whoa. Don't want to waste any. See, just pour it right back in the container. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, when we get off air, when I finish the recording, I'll go in and I'll clean that up a little bit better. Okay. Okay. So that is our embossing. Okay. We got that done. Now I'm just going to go on and I am going to get started. Okay. And we are going to put this in and we're going to cut the flag out, the banner. Okay. And let me get my little, okay. And then I'm going to use this to put this right on here. Make sure it stays in place for me. That looks about right. I want to get it just right because I don't want to have to do it again. Okay, there we go. Got that on there good. So that's not going anywhere. And then remember this one, we'll do this one next. So let me run this banner through. I told you this will be a fun Friday. We are doing some fun things like the embossing. This is Fun Friday as we wrap up the Take It to the Sky series. Love it. Honoring the men in our lives, whether they're our fathers, our brothers. Okay, let's see how good this came off. Okay, come on out. Nice, perfect. And it's beautiful and shiny. And in this one, we're going to center right on here too. Okay, I'm going to use this flag again. I'm going to center it right in the middle. Okay, to my friend. Okay, put that right there. Uh-oh, that one. This is not laying as the best I wanted to lay down, but there we go. We got it. I'm gonna put one right here. Okay, that looks good. Let me do just one more on this end. Because when it's small like this, moving just a fraction can mess up your work, you know? I don't want none to mess up our work. We work too hard. Let me move this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, let's run this through. And then we're done, basically. Yes, indeed. Thank you for hanging on in there with me and watching this video on how to create these beautiful handmade cards. It is a wonderful, wonderful craft to have to do. You know, I mean, and if you haven't tried it yet, perfect. And if you haven't given it a try, don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to help. Just go to my website, lorriescraftingjourney.com, and click on contact and send me a note, send me an email. We can talk more about how you can get started as a hobby if you like, as a business if you like. You know, do it on your own pace, your own time. Do your thing. You know. All right, now we can get started with. Okay, here we go. So our plane is going to go here. Let's get my dimensionals out, and then we're going to put our plane up. Okay, we're going to do one here, and we're going to do one here. We definitely need one. Uh-oh. Let's see if this will fit right here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. No. We ain't going with that. We'll go with this one here. And then what I'll do, and bring it up even a little more. And then what I'll do is, let's see. I think it'll hang good enough. Okay, so we take this one off. All right, so this one is going to go right about here. Okay. And here, perfect. Okay, so this one's going, let's put this one about here. Okay, nice. Okay, and then we're going to put this one, that one. We're going to put this one right here, just above it, about right here. Okay, look, it's coming out nicely. What you think? All right, then my granddaughter goes, thumbs up. Nice. And then what we're going to do this, we're going to glue down, but we're going to put, all right, we want to make sure that, actually, I think I'm going to glue it right on here because the point should fit right there perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on here first, okay? Then I'm going to, oh, I'm not going to stick it on here. Then I'm going to add it to the airplane. Nice and thin, just enough. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stick this right here. Boom. Yep, there we go. Line it up perfect. Oh. We're going to line it up perfectly right at the center of that point of the banner. There we go. Got it. Okay. So that's the first one. And then let's do the second one while we're at it. To my friend, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And it's Flag Day today, June 14th. If it's your birthday or you know anybody whose birthday is today or all this week, let's celebrate them. Uh-oh. Let's lay it down. It looks like it'll work better for me laying down. We're going to lay it down. We're going to put it right here. And voila, we got it. We got it right here. Perfect. Okay, so now we got our two banners. Now what we need to do is attach it to the plane, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to use our glue dots. Glue dots are tiny little dots. Let me get rid of this. Glue dots are tiny little dots that you can put right on the end of little spots that stick just as good as sealant and tape. Okay, so to my friend, and we are going to line this right here. We got to get it in there though. Right in there. Uh-oh, this sticking too. Now remember, we got to get it in there because our banner has to fit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gently pull this off. Then I'm gonna put this on about here. You know, gonna line it up right about here. Okay, let's see. So this one is about here. Okay, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna line it up first. Okay, then I'm gonna put it on. Okay, and actually this is on a dimensional too. So let me grab my dimensionals again. And if we put, because we want it to look like our flag is flying. One here. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put that right here. Nice. Okay. One there. Okay. See? And then now we can put our plane on here. Right there. So it looks like it's coming right off the base of that. Look at that. Nice, huh? Okay, so we got the first one down. Now we're going to do the second one. So this one, okay, we want it to be nice and centered. So let's take this one and put it just about like this. All right. Happy birthday to my friend. And I don't mind that it's coming off a little bit here. Okay. All right. So we're going to put our dimensional on the back of this one. Okay. Right there. There we go. And then we're going to put our glue dot. Instead of our glue dot, I'm going to do a little bit of glue because I want to stick to the top of my airplane. There we go. But I also want it to be like kind of centered with my top put my top one. There we go. To my happy birthday to my friend. Okay, and we're going to take this one. Looks good. Got it on there. Looks good. I'm gonna bring this face down. Bring that in a little bit. Okay, I have to take this off. I have to because this needs to go up a little higher. So I'm gonna move this around and do it a little higher. There we go. Okay, there we go. Happy birthday to my friend. Okay, what do you guys think about that? I could have had a little more leverage, like maybe the airplane could have been pulled out just a little more. Let's see if I can pull it out just a little more. Okay, so that we can see just a little more of the tail of our, let's try it like that. Okay, that's a little better. You can see a little more of the tail of our banner. Okay, there we go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up here. We are going to put on our magnets here. Now, I'm going to see if we could use, we're going to put one there. Okay. I haven't really used the magnets yet. So let's see if this will hold for me. Or if we need a special type of glue for this to hold. Okay, let me see if I got my mini. Okay, yeah. Now these are our mini dimensionals, which means they are very tiny for tiny little projects. So I'm gonna put one there. I tried that glue thing. That's taking a little too long for me. I'm gonna put one here, and I got two more. This one and this one. Put one here, and one more. One here. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna take this off. Oh yeah, that sticks nice. And we're gonna put this one right here. One here. One here, about the same space. Then we're going to do one here. One right here. And one here. All right. There is our card. This is our final one that we're wrapping up for our card. We're wrapping up for this suite, Take It to the Sky. I have so enjoyed working with these. It has been such a treat. Now, of course, the final thing we need to do is we definitely need to do our inner card. But I so enjoy that we got the opportunity to work with this set here. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the inside of our card. We're going to bring a little bit outside on the inside of the card. All right. So we're going to cut this at, all right, this is 5.5, and we're going to cut this at 5 and, okay. Here, maybe a tad bit more, like 5.5. Okay, that's 5.5. So let's go about here. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got it. All right, and then 4.25. We got 4.25 here, but we need to go a little bit less than 4 1/4 so that we can have some room. All right, there we go. Okay, this should line up the way I need it to. All right, so we're going to have to do a whole week of nothing but working with sizes, working with the ruler. Okay, this works fine right here, so I'm going to glue this down, and then we're going to thank you again so much for being on with me while I work through this card. I know it's a little different than being, prepared and just going through it real quick, have everything cut out. I do like the experience, and I appreciate you hanging on in there with me, going through how we come up with what we do. You know, all the we got a little boo boo on there. Okay. All the different changes. So we want to bring a little bit of the outside in, and what better accent to have on the inside than the beautiful flowers, right? What better way? So we're going to cut this down. We're going to cut it in. Okay, let's do it. Let's do 2 inches. Let's do a 1/2 inch. I do want to get that full, I want to get that full cloud there, right here. So, oh, that's about an inch, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll do an inch. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I want to go this way. Let me see. Let me check. Okay, yeah, we want to go this way. So we're going to get this full cloud. We're going to do this full cloud here. Got it? Pretty. And then we're going to do it at, let's see, 45, 5 1/2, about right here. Or just maybe a little bit less than 5 1/2, about right there. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, I feel pretty confident that it'll work, but let's see. And then we're going to bring the clouds in the inner. Oh, perfect. This works for me. This works perfect. All right, and then we're just going to pull it down here. And we're going to just add this one right here. Move it over, center it a little bit. Come on, let's bring it over just a tiny bit. Boom, nice. Okay, and then we bring a little outside in. So this, my dears, is to my friend, happy birthday. This is our final card in the series. Thank you for hanging on in there with me. Look how beautiful it came out. Absolutely beautiful. We did a couple of different things. Number one, we used some different type of embellishments. Okay, we used some different type of embellishments. Look how detailed they are. I'm gonna hold this it'll so that you can see it. See the details in there. Okay. We did embossing. Look at the shiny embossing that we did on the front of the card. Okay. Those are some new things that we've done in our card, and we put it on the outside, on the inside of our card. So now we can write a beautiful, beautiful message. Okay, well, I am going to flip over real quickly and say our goodbyes for the day. I know it was a longer one, but thank you so much for being on. Remember, go to Lorrie'sCraftingJourney.com so that we are able to um, sign up for Lori's Friday night club hangout night. Yay, it's coming on the 21st. Next week, this time, it's going to be a lot of fun. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're wrapping up the series, Take It to the Sky Sweet Collection. We've done good. Here are the 4 cards that we created this week. This is the first one. Absolutely beautiful. This is the second one that we did. Okay. You're the best. Plain and simple. And then flying by to say hi. Look at that. Beautiful detail. And then our final card today to my friend. Oh, there we go. To my friend, happy birthday with the Mossy. Very, very nice cards today. Thank you for being on with me today. You have a wonderful time. We'll see you next week with a brand new project. I promise you won't be disappointed. It'll be a great, great series next week. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy the men of your family this weekend. Special Father's Day weekend for their birthdays, for Father's Day, for your uncles, your grandparent, your grandfather, your granduncles, your cousins, your brothers, your nephews, all of them, your husbands, some ex-husbands. Some people are friends with their ex-husbands, which is cool. Cousins, enjoy the men in your life this weekend. I don't care if it's a smile, if it's a hi, or somewhere, your best friend. Enjoy the men. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for being on with me this morning. Okay, and we're going to say bye bye. Buttercup wants to say bye. Come on, just swing over here and say bye bye. I'm over this way. Well, you see her hand anyway. And also let me put in the plug. Stamping with Buttercup is coming up. She's having her own workshop. Isn't that right, Buttercup? Yeah. She's having her own workshop, and that is going to be the 22nd. So yes, I'm going to have to put a link on my website so that you can sign up with Stamping with Buttercup. Step over a little more so that you can say hi. Say hi. Stamping with Buttercup. Okay, so talk to you soon. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Mhm. All right. Okay, that is our card. That's our card. And we're going to put this here. Uh-oh. We just want to send them all right in here so everybody get a chance to see everything that we did this week. Isn't that cool? That is so fun. Yeah. All right. Beautiful projects this week.